Now I need to add here my remote mediator implementation. But first, I think I need to organize my classes here. New package. This is data, and I need to add here my database refactor, customer refactor, customer adapter, customer DAO refactor, div item callback, and I need to create another package here. So this is app, and I need to move. Oh, this is a class. No, this is delete. Right. I think I made a mistake here, so let me go back here to my history, status, get log, one line, here I delete my application. No, I think everything's fine. Here's my application. I thought I deleted this, but new package. This is app, and I need to add here this class refactor and my constants class here. I need to run this. Get customers DAO, not the public. Yeah, because I need to change data model. Where's it? Here, my customer database app get customers DAO, public. Package, could not find class file for application. Sync project with Gradle files. And rebuild clean project. Now I can have data here. I need another package, so this is for dependency injection. Data module here, refactor, and I think I need another package here for new. Now I need to add here my repositories, this Java class. This is an interface. Repository. This is a generic class, so here of type D. And I need here long add customer. This is of type D, PT. This is a list of D. Items. Clear and paging source of type D. And I need a count method, int count. This will return the number of items in the table count. I need here a long for the last time this table was updated. Updated that, and I think this is all I need. So now I can implement this class. So data, new Java class, customers, repository, and this implements my repository. Implements, and this is of type customers, customer. Now I need to override this method. So look, this is I need here a database instance of private database. Database, and I need here a constructor. Generate constructor. This is add inject. So now I can use this constructor here, so this instance here. So database dot get customers DAO dot add customer database dot get customers DAO dot add all items clear database dot get customers DAO dot clear get all and count. I need to add this method in my DAO. So count update add. I don't have this methods in my DAO dot get customers here dot count. Get customers DAO dot update update add. Create method. This is add query. This select count everything from customers. Constants that customers table name. And here query select updated at updated at from constants dot customers table. I need to add this column to my customers. Here I need to remove this hash code and the equals because I need to reset this. I need to add here I don't need a node here because this is a long name. This is updated at you know what, I think I need to go to my document here because I need this to define this should. So here this is the my API spec document. Here this is the endpoint we're querying for this exercise. This is to get the customers, and here the remote server is returning these attributes: customer ID, first name, last name, and support. This is a This document is not updated. This, instead of the support rep ID, it returns an email. And we also need to take this into account. This is the type of responses that we can get. Obviously, we can get a 200 description OK, and where we can get a JSON object that contains two attributes, a links attribute and a data attribute. The links contains a couple of strings, which are both URLs that contains the previous page and the next page. Remember that that is a requirement for paging, and in this case, the remote server is telling us what the previous page is and the next page for the current paging. And this, besides the links attribute, we're going to get the data attribute that contains the list of customers with these attributes, and we can get this type of responses. That this is something that we need to be aware of. 400 for a bad request, for 400 for one for unauthorized. If we do not have an access token, and these access tokens we need to add to the authorization header of our request, we can get also a 500, which is some kind of a generic error response. This is related to problems with the database. For example, if the database is not available, we're going to get this error, and there's a 503 error. That is an error that describes the situation where the remote server is under maintenance. So we need to be aware of this. So if you want to know what you can do with this kind of responses, in the case of a 400 response, a bad request, you're going to get, there's an error here. This is not an enum, this is an array. So this is what you're going to get. This is JSON object also. This is an application JSON that contains these errors. If you get an 401 unauthorized response, this is the JSON that you're going to get. Remember that this is application JSON. Everything that this API returns is in JSON format. And this is the description of the response for 401. There's an error. This object contains two attributes, the error and this is the message. And for the 404, not found, this is not what this endpoint returns. So this is a generic error, 500. And this contains an error attribute, the name of the error, and a message. And the 503, which is a service unavailable, that contains three attributes. The message, it contains the start, which is the date in which the server is going to be unavailable, the start timing, and this is the date where the administrator suppose this maintenance is gonna last. So this is the start and the end dates. And so now I need to go here because I need these attributes. This is what I'm gonna get. So here I need these attributes. So here, paste here. This is last name, and so customer ID, first name, last name, and email. Let me go back here. Because I don't remember the name of this attribute. This is Chinook API. Remember that you can watch all of this. I don't know what is happening. Request not found. Chinook spec. So now I can go. There it is. Customers, get our customers. Let me try this one. This is what you can get. So this is the name of these attributes. You're gonna get the links that contains the pref and the next page forward paging, and the data attribute that contains a list of customers. You're gonna get these attributes that I need here in my project. So here I need this. Remember that for JSON we need to define the name of this variable in a remote server. So this serialized name. This is customer ID. And this is last name, first name. So this is add serialized name. Last name, so this is in my local database, this is column, this is the name. So this is the name locally, last name. This is the name ID for this attribute in room, column info, first name, first name. Here I need another attribute here, so this is the no, this is first name. First name, first name, first. This is last name. Last name, and this is last name, and now I need email. This doesn't belong to this class, so that I need to remove this. So here I need obviously these attributes are not null, so not null, this is email. So locally in my table this is email. In my remote server this is email, and this is email. I need to remove all of this, and all of these are private. Generate constructor. Generate getters and setters. Here generate equals and hash code for comparison. And I need to override my string method. This is, remember that this is useful for debugging. And I think this is all I need. This doesn't belong here. Let me create another class. This class will hold, or we keep the date where a table was last updated. This is a metadata class, so metadata. I think I need to add the name of this class to my constant. So here is, this is a metadata table name. Metadata. So here, this is an entity, and the name is metadata constants metadata table, and I need here a couple of attributes. So here is my primary key, and this is a string. In this case, I'm gonna add. In this case, the constraint for this class is going to be the table name. There is always going to be the primary key implies uniqueness. So this is why I'm using here the table name as a primary key, because this will hold the last time this table was updated, and this attribute belongs to only to one table. So here, it's just table name. Table name. This is private, and this is column info. and the name. This is table name, and this I need a requirement here. This needs to be non-null. Remember that I am not using an integer for primary key, so this is a string, and this needs to be not null. Now I can add here a long, and this is updated add, updated add. Private, updated add. There's something wrong here with my grammar. Add constructor parameter. So here is add column name, column info, and this is the name. This is an updated add, updated. And remember that the primitives hidden in Java do not require non-null because they are not null by default. So here, I think this is all I need here. So now I can create my DAO for this class. So metadata DAO, metadata DAO. This is a DAO, and I need to move this method here. This is a interface, and this is a wrong table. Here I need to add a method to insert a new record. So this is metadata. And I can go here to my database and insert a default value for this class. So this for this table, where is it? Customers DAO database here. This is in my defense injection here. Database. But callback new. I need the support SQLite database class here. So here, db dot execute SQL. This is insert into plus constants dot metadata table. Insert into constants metadata table. Here I need the table name. So this is this is table name. Values. I think I don't need this. Values, and here I need this is constant. In this case, I need to insert into the last time the constants the customer's table name was modified. So here I insert then this I need to move this here, and this here. So insert into metadata table. The values are the name of the customer's table, and here, this is system dot current time milliseconds, and I think I need here quotes here. So here, and I think here. So let me try this. So when I modify the database schema, I need to uninstall this. Data dot. I cannot find symbol because this doesn't doesn't belong to this class any longer. So this is the metadata DL. Updated at. I don't think this is the name. Updated at. I think customers DAO customers. Updated at. What I did here, customers. This is not customers, this is metadata. Get metadata DO. I need to add this getter in my database class. So here, public abstract metadata DAO get meta. So now I can get this in my repository. So click this says get metadata DO and update that. Updated that. Updated that. Metadata. Updated that. Updated. This is the name of my column, right? Updated at. Updated at. Updated at. So here my story. I think I need to run here. I need to run this up just to check if there are mistakes, there are errors. So updated at. There's a problem with the query. SQLite error. Select updated at from. Or missing database, no such table metadata. I need to register my entity to my class. So here, metadata class, table name, here cannot find getter for property. So here, generate constructor, and here. Generate getters and setters. The type of the parameter must be a class annotated with that entity. Metadata. Identity. Metadata DAO. Or a collection array of it. Type of the parameter. Metadata. This is the wrong metadata class here. Get name. So this is a good idea. Change the name of this, and for this I need first name plus customer dot get last name, and here I need space between them. So now I can, the database is empty because we need to populate the data from the remote server. I think I need to add here I need to add here retrofit, and for this I need to create another package here. This is network. Here I need class. I think this is an interface, so this is my remote service, API service. This is and here I need get retrofit, and this is this returns a single of response. This is an HTTP POC HTTP response. This is a remember that I need to create here a new class that is going to contain the remote server response class. So this is web API response. Web API response. And remember that per specification, this response contains a couple of attributes, a links that contains a couple of attributes, Breva next, and a data attribute that contains a list of customers. So here my web API response. So I need to create another class here. So this is page links. This class will contain the first attribute of my specification, which is this one, Breva next. So here I need to add serialize because this is the name in the response. So this is brev. This is a string. Page. So here red page links, and private list of customers. Generate getters. So here my API service, this is a response of web API response. This is this is a retrofit response. Here I need the endpoint for this, and this is this one. I need another one very similar to this. In this case, the API, when we send a request to this API without a page, it's going to return the first page of the in the table. And if we send a page, this is a query param, so query param, this is a string. This is the page, and we use this query when we need a specific page. Remember that the response contains a previous page and the next page. In this case, if we need to get the next page, we need to send the page. This is query query name. This is the name, right? So this is page. So now we can get I need here to get I need to remove that DAO. We won't need it anymore. So here public bytes API service. Here I need to create here an interceptor. The interceptor is going to add the my access token to the header of my request. Here network, new class. This is headers intercept headers interceptor, and this extends from the OKHTTP interceptor. So I need to override one method here, intercept. So now I need to create change intents. This implements. This is an interface. So here request OKHTTP3 is equal to chain dot request dot new builder dot add header dot build. Now I need to return request dot chain dot proceed request. This is constants, but I need here a new constant. You probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't do this here because this is sensitive information. Access token. This is equal to something, and I'm gonna use the account I already created in my server. So here, database. Signing keys. I'm going to use this one. Remember that you can get one of this creating a new account in my server. You can get this free. So now I can add this header here. This access token. So now I can create here my retrofit. So this I need to return here, return. I need an instance of this of okay, HTTP3 client. So one of client. Okay, HTTP3 client is equal to, I think the constructor, this is the constructor, and client dot I think this is a builder. Builder dot add a network interceptor, new headers interceptor dot build. So retrofit dot builder dot base URL, and you can get the base URL here in the specs document servers. This one dot add converter factory. This is JSON converter factory dot create and format. Let me move this here and converter factory dot create. Now I can add my call adapter factory. This is RX Java call adapter factory tree dot create dot add client. This is my OK HTTP3 client dot build, and I need to return this. Return new. And I need the class here, so this is API service dot class dot create. So now I can create here my my backend backend service. I'm going to stop here. I will continue in the next video. So thank you so much for watching.